Good morning. Today's lesson is on economic systems and types of economies. Lesson objectives. By the end of this lesson, all students will be able to identify and demonstrate an understanding of the big three economic questions with 100% accuracy by correctly identifying and explaining 3 out of 3 correctly. In addition, all students will be able to identify and explain the 4 main economic systems with 75% accuracy by correctly identifying and explaining 3 out of 4 economic systems correctly. The big three economic questions. Every economic system in the world, past and present, has to answer these 3 basic questions. What to produce, for whom to produce it, and how to produce it. Think about it. If your family needs dinner tonight, how do you get food to eat? If you need a summer job, how could you get one? Is it similar for everyone around the world? Why or why not? Economies around the world. On the spectrum, we have high government control, lots of social services. Those would be countries like North Korea and Cuba. As you move from left to right along the spectrum, you have less and less government control. Get to China, Sweden, until you get to all the way to the right side where you have very little government control and few social services in countries like Japan and the United States. The big idea: the way items are produced and exchange varies around the world. Economic system. Economy, producers equal consumers, types of economic systems, how people get what they need, food, jobs, homes, clothing, money, the way a country organizes how it produces goods to meet the people's needs. As we go through the presentation, make sure you complete your matrix on types of economic systems. Types of economic systems. The traditional economy. People rely on hunting, fishing, and agriculture to meet their needs. Families pass on their way of life to their children. A traditional economy centers around the family or tribe, exists in a hunter-gatherer and nomadic society. Trade relies heavily on barter. Produce only what you need. There's very little surplus or leftovers. Traditional economies. Examples: Native American and African tribal groups. Types of economic systems. Capitalism, a free enterprise system or a market economy. Individuals own businesses and freely choose what to buy and sell in free markets with little government interference. capitalist economy or free enterprise system, market economies. There's freedom of choice, private property, motive of self-interest, competition, systems of markets and prices, and very limited government involvement. Capitalist economies have morality and ethics. It's important that no one cheats the system, lies about profits, or overprices goods and services. There is a great deal of economic freedom. Individuals freely choose jobs, what to buy, and what to sell. There is a profit motive. People are motivated to work hard and earn money. Examples are the United States, Canada, Mexico, and Japan. Make sure you fill out capitalism on your matrix. Synonym, free enterprise system or market economy. Individuals own businesses and freely choose what to buy and sell in markets with little government interference. Real-world examples are the United States, Mexico, and Japan. Types of economic systems. Communism, a command economy. The government owns all industries with total control of production, supply, and prices. Communism, also known as a command economy. The government creates a central economic plan. The government allocates all resources according to the central plan. The central plan sets the priorities for the production of all goods and services. The government owns or has a monopoly on businesses. The government creates laws, regulations, and directives to enforce the central plan. Communist economies, a command economy. People do not decide what to sell or how much to charge for it. There is no private property. Examples of communist economies are Cuba, North Korea, and Vietnam. Fill out your matrix. Communism, also known as a command economy. The government owns all industries with total control of production, supply, and prices. Real-world examples are Cuba, North Korea, and Vietnam. Types of economic systems. Socialism, aka mixed economy. Many but not all businesses are owned and controlled by the government. Individuals can own businesses, but the government controls most social services. Socialism, aka a mixed economy. The federal government can safeguard people and markets. The government has a large role in military, international trade, and transportation. The market economy have private property, supply and demand equal price. It's driven by self-interest. Command economy. Federal government can safeguard people and markets. Government may own some key industries. Government can manage social welfare programs. Socialist economies, mixed economies, free college, free medicine, free doctor's visits, free childcare. Individuals can open a business without government interference but pay very high taxes for social services. Examples: Sweden, Denmark, Norway. Fill out your matrix. Socialism, also known as a mixed economy. Many but not all businesses are owned and controlled by the government. Sweden. Examples are Sweden, Denmark, and Norway. So, what do you know? Read the description and choose which economy it describes. People sell their crops in village markets for items they need. That's correct, a traditional economy. Buyers and sellers make financial decisions. Oh, that's correct, capitalist economy. Supply and demand determines how much an item costs. That's correct, capitalist economy. The food supply is rationed or divided so everyone gets the same amount. Communism. Citizens receive a free college education but also have freedom to make their own career and business decisions. That's correct, socialist economy. Workers are free to work wherever they choose. Capitalist economy and socialist economy. Families pass on skills, land, and animals from generation to generation. That's correct, a traditional economy. Goods and services are equally distributed to the people. That's correct, communist economy. There is no unemployment. Traditional economy and communist economy. Competition limits the abuse of economic power. Capitalist economy. The last thing we're going to do today is to complete the handout that was attached to this assignment by evaluating the types of economic systems. You should create a visual display for each concept that illustrates the details of the economic system for the traditional economy and the socialist economy. After you completed this activity, you should go to the activity 2, which is to classify each description under the economic system it best fits. There are 8 examples for each category. Remember, if you have any questions or don't understand anything, please email me and I will get back to you as quickly as possible. Have a good day.